Kid, how do you know all this?
It was winter on the island of Certain. First had begun to roll in from the sea. Thomas, Annie and Clarabelle love the out of Misty Valley, but Thomas must be careful of rocks that sometimes roll onto the tracks. Sir the was a very important portion. He puts detonators on the tracks to warn the Thomas, Annie and Clarabelle when there's fog ahead. Shivered Thomas as he ran over the detonator. That made my axe tingle. Sir's done his job, said his driver. We'd better slow down. There's fog ahead. Thank you, Cyril. That night at the sheds, the factory controller had something special to show the engines. It was very large and strange looking.
What is it? Asked Percy.
It's a new invention, a railway, said the fat controller. It warns you when there's fog ahead, like this. Like this. Like this. That's loud. See, too loud, huffed James. Sounds like a tugboat to me, grumbled Gordon. Thomas looked worried. What will Samuel do now? He asked. Said the controller. Besides, this new foghorn will be more reliable. Poor Larissa, whispered Thomas. He's been scrapped. The next day, Percy was cheerfully chuffing through Misty Valley when Oh, bother! Exclaimed Percy. That foghorn is so loud it rattles my dome, and it doesn't even make my axe tingle. Still, we better slow down, said his driver. There's fog ahead. The foghorn had been so loud that it made the hillside. No sooner was Percy out of sight when one rock fell, then another, and another,
Another, and another,
Another, and another, another, and another,
another, and another.
The track was blocked, and the foghorn was crushed. And not far away, Thomas was happily puffing right on time. I can't see it. And then before he could even think of anything else, I don't know, said his driver. Toby will be coming down the line any minute, said his fireman. If there's no fog warning, said Thomas, he'll run into us.
Leave it.
Called a voice from the fog. It's Sinusaurus, said Thomas. I hope he's in time. Toby and his coach Henrietta were chuffing along. Toby was looking forward to a well-earned drink at the next station when, said his driver, we'd better slow down, and just around the next bend, with his axles still tingling, Toby was very glad they did. Otherwise, they would have crashed into Thomas with his axles. Soon the tracks were cleared and Thomas was back on the rails. If it hadn't been for Thomas, Toby might have had a worse accident than me. Instead of replacing Cyril with a foghorn, said the Fat Controller, we'll replace Cyril with a foghorn. You are clearly more reliable. You, sir, said Cyril. And thank you, said Toby. New inventions are all very well, but they don't make my ass tingle, said Percy.